he's just so mad. Basically, they're talking about the assassination attempt that Destiny just now is like, oh, who cares? Who cares? And Wick is like, we need de-radicalization.
But that doesn't give us leave to throw more wood on it. What we should be instead is trying to tamp down, to turn the temperature down.
Yes.
And so first of all, I think we just lose. I think this just, that's ball game. I think we lose. Like, so that costs.
That is so true.
It's done. Right?
Yep.
Have you seen some of these photos coming out of Trump with his fist in the air and the American flag behind him and the Secret Service?
And his ear bleeding?
I already told you. I thought he should have spent more time practicing first. I don't know what you want me to say.
Well, if he had...
Bro.
Oh my God. If he
Destiny's so unhinged right now. Holy crap.
Trump,
The only way to remove the king from power. I mean, what do you think?
Look, I reject this framing entirely. Jesus Christ. Destiny. Why are you so wrong on this? You're usually so fucking right.
This is definitely a part to play for the fall of Destiny. All right, hello, my name is Mr. WhyzGuy, and this is gonna be a little bit different. So today is a very sad day. Basically what happened today is that Donald Trump was holding a rally and almost got deleted. His ear got grazed. There's pictures all over X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, with him, his fists, and his ear all red and bloody. And there's a video of him instantly touching his ear when he almost got deleted. But this is Destiny's take on the whole situation on Whick-TV's stream. Also, this was live, and I frantically tried to put the recording up together, so my camera was not really up. I couldn't fix it, so whenever you see a black screen, just know that that's me being a really good editor.
No, that needs to stop. The whole idea that, like, well, the reason why we're here is because liberals and the left just haven't cucked out enough. The reason why we're here, the reason why we don't have our Supreme Court justice, the reason why Trump has to get criminal immunity to survive his court case is because the left just isn't kind enough. Nah, I'm over it. I'm super over it. My only regret is that the guy didn't spend more time. Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying.
That is not what I'm saying.
Hold on. You're saying we're here right now because the left is like turning the temperature too much. No, we're here right now because Trump is fucking insane, because he has support from 90% of the conservatives in the Republican Party who are—
Destiny's so mad right now.
Fuck him. Whatever happens, happens. I don't give a fuck. At this point, my only regret is that the guy didn't spend enough time practicing first.
Shoot.
Insane how much conservatives get to set the fucking standard on all the conversations in this country. It's absolutely insane. We're supposed to jump up and feel sad that the guy who is one of the most divisive presidents in all of history got shot at? Fucking give me a break. Please give me a fucking break.
Okay, one person is dead who isn't Trump, right, who got shot out. Someone in the crowd that was just going to a rally who got fucking murked by this guy. And two others are in critical condition. I think it's okay to show a little empathy, don't you?
Right.
Wow.
I didn't know somebody else died. What state was this in?
Pennsylvania, my state.
Swing state voter. Fuck you. Sorry, what?
Damn. Yo.
This is the problem, right? It's not—
Bro.
But it's absolutely problem when we think it's okay to joke about people getting fucking killed.
Destiny is so mad.
Oh, it's a swing state voter.
Destiny has fallen.
And this idea that we see the other side as this enemy that cannot be redeemed, that it's okay to joke about violence with, it's okay to make these asinine statements, is one of the reasons that someone thought it was okay to take a shot at a contender for the presidency of the United States. We have opened up this Pandora box. We are lighting a fire that we will not be able to control. And it won't be just the people, the people who get burned won't just be the ones that we think deserve it. It's going to burn a whole lot of others. We're starting an inferno.
It's already burnt. Dog, it's already burning. What are you talking about?
That doesn't mean we throw wood on the fire and help it.
On fire. You're standing.
Damn.
Hold on, guys. Like, it might get pretty hot here if you actually turn the temperature up just a little bit. Listen, in the United States of America, no one citizen is greater than any other citizen. Donald Trump wanted absolute criminal immunity. I think this guy should get at least presumptive immunity until we've looked into a little bit, why it is.
Yo, this Destiny is very— oh man, I'm sorry that the camera's busted right now, but I don't care right now. This is live. I need to get this on. But like, this is crazy. He is actually it's because of the immunity ruling. The immunity ruling. Hold up. Let me bring up the tweet right now. The immunity ruling that he had with he's just so mad after the attempt of basically they're talking about the assassination attempt that Destiny just now is like, oh, who cares? Who cares? And Wick is like, we need de-radicalization. And Destiny, oh man, he has fallen. This is his worst take. He is just so mad. Holy crap. So mad. Hold up. Where is it? Yeah, from Tim Pool. Yeah, okay. So the tweet he's quoting, this is basically like right after the assassination attempt from with Donald Trump. So this is what he says. Quote tweeting a single, remember that these are the same people who say January 6th is staged and that every prosecutor was simply let into the building by cops and walked around inside peacefully. So this is after stage is trending, they screaming, basically this is, Trump just got us. This is what he's saying. This is what we're supposed to be getting from Mr. Omni-liberal. But now he's calling Wick a soy boy for showing empathy to this guy. And I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
He shot at him. Oh shit, he's dead now, so I guess we can't. Or no, wait, who died? It was a voter instead? It wasn't the actual shooter? Who knows? Maybe the guy thought he was acting in his like official capacity as like some servant to the United States or something, you know?
Look, here's the deal. We don't know what the motivation of the shooter was. I can't speculate on it. It could be someone on the left. It could be someone on the right, like a Fuentes type who thought Trump didn't go far enough, right? And that was betraying them. It could be a Hamas guy who's like, oh, look at Trump. He wants to help Israel too much. We don't know, and we could just speculate. But what I will say, right, is yes, just because you're correct, whether there's fire burning right now, but that doesn't give us leave to throw more wood on it. What we should be instead is trying to tamp down, to turn the temperature down.
Yes.
And I understand that the other side is going to be assholes about this who are going to make all these jokes, and that's okay. That's why they lost in 2020, because they went too extreme, right? And that's why they're going to continue to lose in the future, because they're the ones that everyone sees as the bad guys. So if we start to engage in that same type of rhetoric and that same type of behavior, people will not be able to see the difference between us and them, and we will lose that political edge. So even just from a strategic, not throwing morals out the window here, even from just a strategic point of view, it's a dead end. It's a way that it's a race to the bottom, and it's going to hurt us electorally, and we should stop doing that. Look, I get it, right? I get it. It's annoying.
Hold on. Just to be clear, we didn't win 2020 because they went too extreme. We won 2020 because Trump fucked his handling of COVID up so bad that it motivated voters on the Biden side and it demotivated some voters on the Trump side. Don't forget, Trump got the second most amount of votes in all of U.S. presidential election history, okay? Only behind Biden in that election. So the idea that, they got too radical, they got too extreme, and it turned off voters is absolutely bullshit. No, it's not. Trump has only gotten more radical since that election, and he's polling better than he was last time. You think Trump is moderated?
No,
do you think Trump has gotten less radical? Do you think he has less support?
Extreme.
Do you think that? So that's the issue. The issue is that the Democrats have gotten more radical.
Issue is bullshit too. This idea that there's only one issue that was because of this one single thing and this one single incident like COVID that was what cost us the election is bullshit. That contributed absolutely, but if it wasn't also for the extremism and rhetoric and the just dislikability of Trump, I don't think we would. We might have lost it. I don't have a crystal ball.
Sorry, my camera's busted. I can't fix this on the fly.
I can't prove a negative. I can't go back in time, right? But when we come out to 2024 coming up, right? And so first of all, I think we just lose. I think this shooting that's ball game. I think we lose. So that shooter cost.
That is so true.
It's done. Right?
Yep.
Have you seen some of these photos coming out of Trump with his fist in the fucking air and the American flag behind him and the Secret Service?
And his ear bleeding?
That's ball game. We're done.
Yeah, let me actually show you that right now.
He didn't shoot Trump, but he shot our chances in 2020.
Yeah.
I already told you. I thought he should have spent more time practicing first. I don't know what you want me to say.
Well, if he had...
Bro.
Oh my God. If he
Destiny's so unhinged right now. Holy crap.
Trump, that would have been... I don't know if our nation... that would have been... a monumental disaster. There would be sectarian violence in the streets at that point.
That's crazy.
That would be crazy. What do you think they'd try to do? An insurrection? Holy shit. That would be wild.
Oh, you think January 6th was like an insurrection? It was. But imagine that going through the streets just in general across America.
And actually people dying. What?
Who actually do know how to shoot.
Yeah, okay? And you think that all the Trumples were just going to go home if they lost the next election?
Man, I don't know.
But who cares?
We should keep living in the world of I don't know. While we're sitting in the corner, in our little cuck chair, watching the bull fuck our country, okay? Fuck Lady Liberty going, I don't know if he's going to go there or not. I'm not sure. Let's just wait and find out.
I think Destiny has actual Trump derangement disorder. I'm sorry that my camera's busted. I'm actually so mad that it's busted right now, but it's live. I have to make the video.
Well, Trump continues to turn the dial up on all of the rhetoric, while the conservatives continue to be absolutely fucking unhinged, while they continue to deny every single facet of reality, while they continue to move on a crash course in destroying this fucking country. You know, at this point, like I said, I don't really give a fuck. You have a guy running for office out of criminal indictments that were charging him with essentially insurrection.
He's so mad with the January 6th
court for absolute criminal immunity for his actions, okay? I'm beyond giving a fuck at this point.
And they gave it to him, and that's why Destiny's brain is broken. He's like, what now? Now America is for what he did? What I don't care anymore. Let America burn. That's I think that's Destiny's argument right now. Holy crap.
All right, it's wild. It's unhinged. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say.
Stop? Do you want them to lose?
I want it to stop, but like the problem is we don't have like a radical 5% in this country that's like setting us over the edge of oblivion. It's like 45% or 50% of the country, my dude.
Bro.
One of the problems here is one of the reasons that Trump was so successful and got so many involved. And one of the things that has, I agree with you,
is because of stuff like this.
Gone unhinged is because they can point to really real things that people have said and done where they feel like they are under attack.
Yes.
What we have done is we have created this cycle, this circle, where we do this reciprocal radicalization of each other, where both sides point to the extremes of the other, the crazy of the other. And I'm with you, the right is way more crazy. I don't disagree. But what's happening is we are feeding that beast. And so when you make these tweets, and they might, look, I'm not saying that what you've done is destroyed the country with a fucking tweet. No, absolutely.
Seriously, okay, listen. I understand what you're saying about mutually turning the temperature up, but Biden has been the most fucking lukewarm, milquetoast, uniting president.
But Biden,
given the term,
Biden.
The only thing that conservatives will see from
whatever
Biden
Destiny
is a picture of him with a red background, claiming that he's screaming that all conservatives are fucking evil. That's the only impression that they have of him. Being nice and not turning up the temperature only works when the other side is perceiving that. But the right, the communicators, the pundits have all failed in their messaging because you've got the entirety of the Daily Wire, all of Fox News, all of these political pundits are on their knees slurping up every fucking ounce of semen they can suck from Donald Trump's fucking cock. So even when Biden is doing things like, oh, look, well, we're being nicer or we're trying to be bipartisan, they don't even fucking see it. So what the fuck is the point?
Whatever.
Because what you're doing is you're giving them ammo. It's one of the reasons
they don't need ammo.
My blur, my
unlimited ammo from all of their
my blur is gone, so I'm just gonna have to use the alternate version of just the raw footage of the camera instead of using the AI thing that I put on it. Whatever.
They invent ammo. They literally shit ammo.
But that
they
is
make
less
ammo
effective.
Out of fucking nothing.
Look, I agree with you that there's a group of people who are just lost. That no matter what we say or do.
Do you agree that that group of people is about 50% of the country?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Bro.
30,
just curious.
30, 20, 30. It's a
Even
large
if it was
amount.
30% of the country, dog, that's over 100 million people.
That's a lot of
Hello?
people. Because
that's a lot of people.
But it's not insurmountable because we have elections
That's
in this
pretty
country.
Insurmountable, my dude. How many people do you think supported fucking Hitler? Do you think it was 30% of the fucking population? That's like 5% is insurmountable almost. What do the conservatives always say? We only need 3% of the population to start a fucking revolution?
I don't give a shit what those fucking conservatives who don't know nothing say. I'm telling you,
well, you
what
probably
we're
should because they represent
the
half of the voting base in this country. It's probably pretty important to listen to them, I think. They kind of dictate like half of
Jesus Christ. Destiny. Why are you so wrong on this? You're usually so fucking right. But you're
exactly.
Idea, right?
Donald Trump, hold on. Just to be clear, okay? These are inarguable facts. And if you're going to put me against any fucking conservative dipshit debater, okay? I'll debate any single fucking person on the internet who wants to, who's of reasonable size, okay? One, Donald Trump engaged in insurrection. That's undeniable. And two, Donald Trump brought a case to the conservative Supreme Court, and he was granted the criminal immunity that he needs to beat that case. That's it.
None of these it's okay to take a shot at him.
No, they destroy the country. So if we're not in America anymore, whatever post-country we're in, maybe shooting at people is on the table. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Oh, God.
At this point, we are unrecognized from anything that we were in 2016 Like, it has gotten so
Oh
worse,
man.
okay, that the ex-president is now beating a court case because he has unlimited criminal immunity. All right, I'm good. Whatever happens, happens. If you want to be a king, then you be treated like a king. The only way, there's only one way to remove a king from power. I mean, what do you think?
Look, I reject this framing entirely. This
really,
idea,
what do you reject?
All,
what part
the
of
first thing
it?
I reject is that we have changed fundamentally in a country that we cannot get back from. I think we absolutely can. I think, yes, there are very real threats and dangers to democracy.
Oh, hold on, wait. How do we go back to that? How do we get rid of the? So we're going to pass an amendment. We're going to pass an amendment that says actually the president is not above criminal prosecution when he's committing criminal acts. Are we going to pass an amendment for that?
We've done it before.
We're not.
I'm not gonna lie, Destiny's drank the Kool-Aid on Trump being like, oh, he's this big insurrectionist. And now, oh no, this big insurrectionist just got immunity. And now he's like, now his brain is broken because his worldview has completely just been shattered by the Supreme Court. And now he's so ass mad. It's amazing. Oh, man.
Right? Yeah, this presentism and this doomerism is something that I just reject entirely. Absolutely.
Damn, we're like 2 minutes behind.
Absolutely go. Lex Friedman for $50. Agree with Wick, disagree with Destiny in this. Well, thank you, Lex Friedman. Wick Orbiter, very powerful. Yeah, this idea that we've entirely we are unable to change things. This idea that no, half the country is lost, we can't get through to them. This is the kind of rhetoric that makes it almost certain that someone's going to start taking shots. And
really,
I don't know
hold on. You think that Donald Trump's rise to power is explainable by meanies on the left? Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're going with?
No.
Bro, it's not just meanies on the left.
Trump became president in 2016.
He's on super debate mode tactic right now because he's basically just reducting everything. Like, oh, it's just meanies on the right that made them radical. It's just meanies on the left. It's just meanies. Yeah, is that
already
okay, Destiny?
He had 4 years.
Yeah, your worldview is insane.
Any good faith leftist like pundit would have honestly predicted. And now that he's out of the presidency, he's engaged in tons of criminal behavior. Well, and he engaged in criminal behavior while he was the president. He's gotten immunity from that.
What criminal behavior?
Court, and now he's running again on even more divisive rhetoric, planning to do even more damage next time. This is all because people were mean to conservatives?
No.
Were they mean to conservatives when they made jokes about Paul Pelosi getting beat with a hammer?
Oh my
God. Were they mean to conservatives when they talked about Hillary's emails and fucking Benghazi investigations year after year? Were they mean when they denied any type of foreign intrusion into our entire fucking media apparatus? Were they which part were they mean on? Here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand. Can you tell me this, okay? You know what? I'll shut it all down, Wick. I will shut it all down. This is what I challenge you to do tonight, and I'll walk back what I'm saying. I want you to find me 3 links of a mainstream, and they can be alternative YouTube, mainstream Republican commentator going, hey guys, maybe we're taking things a little bit too far, and the liberals have a point. Is what?
Joe Walsh mainstream.
Joe Walsh isn't even like a conservative anymore.
No, he is. He's a
so anyone so anyone that's not a conservative anymore basically means I don't vote for Trump. Oh, he's not a conservative anymore. He just writes them off. The moment that they start agreeing with Destiny, it's like they're not a Trump supporter no more. So you can't name one because of Destiny's retarded definition of what a Trump supporter is.
The never-Trumpers don't survive in the Republican Party anymore.
Conservative. That's one.
Yeah,
and I didn't even have to Google that. That's one. You're already wrong.
He's an ex.
Right? You're already wrong. That's one. I guarantee you.
He's an ex. He's an ex. He's coping. He's coping.
Joe Walsh isn't like someone who's like no one, right? He's got 500K followers. I think more than you on Twitter, right? So he's not no one, right? So again, that's one. And I guarantee you, if I start Googling and I start searching, I could probably find 2 more. So yes, I will take you up on that.
Somebody who hasn't removed themselves from the Republican Party. As someone who hasn't removed themselves from the conservative movement, and I'll take you seriously because never-Trumpers who are no longer going to be politically relevant in the political party. I don't think.
Yup.
Right? Because you're wrong, so you're like, well, okay, now I have to throw out
True.
variables, so I'm correct, right? Instead of just going with your initial statement. Come on, man, you're better.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Is Walsh in office right now?
All right, I'm gonna skip to back to normal time, and I'll stop pausing. Oh shit!
Doesn't matter what the fuck you say. No amount of liberals being nice is going to fundamentally alter any Trump position about the positions of Donald Trump, principles that he has, or lack thereof, and the way that he runs the country. And
Actually,
somebody from the Daily Wire, like mainstream political commentators are like, you know what, guys, maybe we need to pump the brakes a little bit.
I will get to Googling. I will find out. But again, this idea, and I'll leave you with this, right? This idea that there is nothing we can do. Shooting should be on the table. That I don't care anymore. They've done the bad thing, so now we should be able to also do the bad thing. I do think that is the reason the Republicans lost, because they're doing the bad thing, right? Because they're unhinged, because they have crazy rhetoric, because they do all this shit. I think that's why they lost in 2018. I think.
Oh, is he gonna have people back on?
2020, and I think that's one of the major reasons they lost in 2022. Obviously, it's not the only reason. Obviously, there were other factors in play, but I think that was a contributor to it. So what I fear, what I worry about, is that we will take that off the table as a way for voters to differentiate between the two parties, between the two groups. And I don't want people to be able to fucking post a clip of you saying, oh, maybe shooting should be on the table, and say, well,
bro,
right here,
he did say that.
I want to make sure that that's as hard, as difficult for them to do as possible. So when they do find those extreme weirdos out there like fucking Hassan and all these fucking...
And now Destiny, he's the extreme weirdo now. Oh, it's on the table.
I don't want them to have an easy time with it, and I want us to be able to brush that off. That's all I want.
Let's go, but that's great. That's fine. When the history books are written about the United States of America, one of the things that people will have to realize is democracy only works when everybody participates. If half the people don't want to row the boat, you can tell your people to row as hard as you want, but you're not going to fucking go anywhere. And chastising them for giving up on rowing isn't going to make the boat move any faster. You have to have your population bought into concepts of democracy. And when they aren't, then the country fails. Doesn't matter what your rhetoric is. Doesn't matter what the fuck you say. No amount of liberals being nice is going to fundamentally alter any Trump position about the positions of Donald Trump, the principles that he has, or lack thereof, and the way that he runs the country. And I hope that people start realizing that. Maybe conservatives will at some point abandon Trump, but probably not, because he can basically do fucking anything, because he is now our king, immune from criminal prosecution. God bless.
He's so mad at that ruling. Oh my God.
How are kings traditionally removed from power? What do you expect to happen?
Well, thanks for coming on. I still think you're wrong. I will Google those names.
He's so mad.
Always a pleasure.
Love you, bud.
But that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, this is crazy. Holy crap. Destiny, you're unhinged. Oh, damn. I really wanted to see the fall of Destiny, and this is definitely a part to play for the fall of Destiny. Oh my God, let's go. Let's see where he goes next.